I thought I pushed the wrong button. Good evening, everyone. A pleasant good evening to one and all in the region, across the nation, and around the world. We welcome you all inside the broadcast booth presented by BetUS.com. And tonight, I am sitting in for Jason Joseph as for the next two nights, maybe three, it's the Houston Astros and the Philadelphia Phillies here on Snowman Multimedia. Good evening, everyone. Brian Snow here with you, and hope you enjoy this broadcast as we're going to enjoy bringing it to you. And man, this is going to be fun. This is a possible, and I repeat, possible World Series matchup, or in this case, a rematch, as the Houston Astros, coming off of a split in Baltimore, take on the Philadelphia Phillies. Now it is time to get to our starting lineups as we got a few people in the chat already. If you're coming over from JJ's channel, play by play with JJ, my name is Brian Snow, and I will be sitting in for JJ, as I mentioned, for the next couple of nights as the Phillies and the Astros get going from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Here's the starting lineup. First for the Houston Astros. Leading off is the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Batting second is the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Batting third is the catcher, Yaner Diaz. Batting fourth is the shortstop, Jeremy Pena, who hit a big home run last night. In the fifth spot is Big John Singleton. He's the DH. Victor Caratini bats sixth. He's at first base. Ben Gamble bats seventh. He's in right field. Jake Myers bats eighth. He is the center fielder. And Shea Whitcomb bats ninth. He is at second base. You notice a very big omission. Jose Altuve out of the starting lineup tonight. Through the lineup again, Bregman, Alvarez, Diaz, Pena, Singleton, the DH, Caratini, Gamble, Myers, and Whitcomb. For Philadelphia defensively, left to right in the outfield, Austin Hayes in left, Brandon Marsh in center, Nick Castellanos in right, around the horn third to first, Alec Bohm at third, Trey Turner at short, Bryson Stott at second, and Bryce Harper at first. JT Realmuto will catch the right-hander Zach Wheeler, making his 26th start. He's 12-6 on the year with a 2.73 ERA, 154 and two-thirds innings pitched. He has walked 43, struck out 170. He's allowed 17 home runs, but opponents are hitting only 195 against him. Hope you all enjoy this as we're going to enjoy bringing it to you. I'm going to make a couple of adjustments here. Mickey Delaney says, "Let's go Phillies." Hi everyone. Darian Hopkins is with us. I wish I could have did this game like I was supposed to, but I'm still at work, unfortunately. Well, I'm glad you're here with us now, Darian. Glad you're here with us now. If you all haven't had a chance to check out the Darian Hopkins Sports Show, I suggest that you do. It's a fun time had by all. Phillies go white tops, white bottoms with the red pinstripes, red letters, and red numbers and lettering, I beg your pardon. Again, the defense for Philadelphia, Austin Hayes in left, Brandon Marsh in center, Nick Castellanos is in right. Third to first, Alec Bohm at third, Trey Turner at short, Bryson Stott at second, Bryce Harper at first. JT Realmuto behind the plate. He'll catch the right-handed pitching of Zach Wheeler, going for win number 13. And Alex Bregman, who hit what turned out to be had the game-winning RBI last night, is the home run in the seventh. He'll step into the right-handed batter's box, hitting at 260, 21 homers. He's driven in 60. Zach Wheeler will get to work, first base side of the rubber. Bregman in the right-handed batter's box, and Wheeler is ready with the ball in front of his chest. He rocks into the chest tie line and delivers a swing and a smash into right, and Castellanos is right there. One pitch, one out. As we begin in Philadelphia, first pitch time, 6:42 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. First pitch temperature, 85 degrees. That is an estimate. Here's the big man, Yordan Alvarez, who missed the entirety of the Baltimore series, but the Astros were able to claim 2 out of 4 and keep their lead in the American League West at 4.5 games. Wheeler from the line delivers to Alvarez. It's high for ball one at 95 miles an hour. Alvarez hitting at 306 on the year. From the chest side line, here's the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a pop-up foul out of play, and the count's even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Any adjustments you guys need to make, let me know. Darian, I am feeling better. I made a mental decision about a lot of things today. Here's the 1-1. A breaking ball missed low, and the count is now 2-1 on Yordan Alvarez. The big man has found his stride. Let me do something JJ does. How about some final score predictions in the chat? Line them up. Here's the pitch. A swing and a foul out of play, first base side. And the count is now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. What do you guys think the final score will be? Make your predictions in the chat. Again, I am Brian Snow, sitting in for Jason Joseph. Why did I say Justin? 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. The wind and the 2-2. A swing and a foul out of play. We'll do it again. Had to go through a lot physically to answer Darian's question, and a lot mentally in the past 4 months. But I think I'm finally coming around. Rays and Mariners will go at 9:40 tonight. We'll provide you with a scoreboard update. A swing and a smash in the right field and down for a base hit in front of Castellanos. So Bregman lines to right, turns into it out. Alvarez lines one to right, turns into a base hit. And there's 1 out and 1 on to Yainer Diaz, who went back-to-back with Alex Bregman last night in the 7th inning. Rob Thompson, in his 3rd season as the Phillies manager with a .573 winning percentage. It's the highest by a Phillies manager with a minimum of 300 games managed. Yainer Diaz, since June 1st, hitting at .338. He's got 13 homers on the year. The pitch on the way is a strike, and the count's 0-1. 97-mile-an-hour fastball. 1 strike, the count. Pitbull Mama is with us. She says hello. Hello to you. Thank you for joining us. 1 strike, the count. Alvarez leads away at first. Wheeler gets his sign, kicks and fires. Low and outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Cole Johnson is our executive producer. Our coordinating producer here in studio, the lovely Dr. K, Jody Snow, and our coordinating producer in our world headquarters is Victor Locke. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. The pitch on the way. Fastball strike, and the count's 1-2. Got our first predicted score. Mickey Delaney says Phillies 15, Houston 11. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. Wheeler from the set position, kicks and fires, swing and a miss. And Yainer Diaz is gone. He strikes out swinging. And there's 2 down to Jeremy Pena. Zach Wheeler, one of the aces of the staff of the Philadelphia Phillies, blew a fastball right by Yainer Diaz. And with 2 down, here's Jeremy Pena, a World Series MVP and a League Championship Series MVP. The kick and the pitch, a swing and a grounder foul at the plate for strike 1. Make your predictions in the chat of what you think the score will be. And if y'all like what you see and what you hear, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you can, a contribution via Cash App would be greatly appreciated as I continue to heal and help my family. The pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and the count's 0-2. Zach Wheeler just threw his 13th pitch. Pena at 277, 14 homers. He's driven in 70. And that leads the team. 0-2, 2 down. Alvarez at first as Wheeler gives him a look. And the 0-2 pitch, breaking ball, missed. Wow. That was close. That was very close. I thought he was going to get the call, but he didn't. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Wheeler looks at first. Now comes to the set position against Pena, and the pitch on the way is outside with a sinker. And the count is now even at 2-2. Why am I here? I need to be here. There we go. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We'll have that day in Phillies history as well as that day in Astros history. The pitch on the way, a swing and a grounder foul off of Pena. We'll do it again. We'll keep you up with all of the updates as they're flashing back to the 22 World Series Game 5. Pena with the game-winning RBI in the form of a home run that got him the World Series MVP. He hit 400 with a home run and 3 driven in. And that got him, as I said, the World Series MVP. In fact, if memory serves me correct, he got the League Championship Series MVP as well. Although I'm inclined to think that someone else may have gotten it, but I'm pretty sure it's Jeremy Pena. 2-2 with 2 outs. The pitch on the way, outside with a curveball, and the count goes full 3-2, and this will put Yordan Alvarez in motion. Harper plays off the bag at first. Wheeler comes set. Alvarez is set. There he goes. The payoff pitch, a swing and a bouncing ball to third. Alec Bohm with the glove. He throws and got him. Inning over. Let's see if we have a challenge on that, as that was a close play. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the first. It's the Astros nothing, and the Phillies coming to bat. Monday Night Baseball continues on Snowman Multimedia.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit snowmanmultimediasports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to snowmanmultimediasports.com/fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything.
Is growing a local business online simple? You bet it is. Capture new leads conversationally, convert those leads into sales, turn those customers into positive reviews, and then reactivate those customers into repeat buyers. That's exactly what Power Brand Systems does to consistently generate new leads for your business.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans...
Ronel Blanco delivers the first pitch to Kyle Schwarber, and it's low for ball 1. Blanco making his 25th start, 9-6 on the year with a 3.14 ERA, 137 2/3 innings pitched, 55 walks, 136 strikeouts, and he takes one low for ball 2. Kyle Schwarber leads off. He's the DH. Trey Turner bats second at short. Bryce Harper bats third. He's at first. Alec Bohm in the cleanup spot at third. Nick Castellanos bats fifth in right field. The next pitch is swung on and fouled out of play. And that makes the count 2-1. Bryson Stott in the sixth spot at second base. JT Realmuto bats seventh. He'll catch. Brandon Marsh bats eighth in center. And Austin Purple Hayes bats ninth. He is in left field. Blanco winds, kicks, and fires. Right down the middle, missed it. Counts 3-1 to Kyle Schwarber. Ocean View Coffee Shop is here with us, and he says these games are must win for the Astros. I totally agree. Must win for Philadelphia, too, to continue to keep the ship straight. Next one, outside, ball 4, so Schwarber draws a leadoff walk. Ronel Blanco seeking his 10th win of the year, taking his third shot at getting his 10th win. Here's Trey Turner hitting at 301, 14 homers. He's driven in 46 on the year. Schwarber at first, nobody out. Astros, gray tops, gray bottoms, navy blue numbers, and lettering trimmed in orange, and a fastball right down the middle for a strike, and the count's 0-1. Royals, Guardians, and Twins, Royals, and Orioles hold the wild card, hold the wild card spots. That pitch is low and outside, and the count's even 1-1. Ocean View, where are you? Where are you in from? Where are you guys listening in from? Let me know in the chat, and let me know where you guys are listening in from, so I can shout you out properly. 1-1 the count. The pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and the bat goes flying, and the count's 1-2. Saturday night at 7, JJ will be back on duty as the Braves will come to Philadelphia to be entertained by the Phillies, and I'm hoping that they sweep the Atlanta Braves. I know Mr. Dixon won't like that, but that's just me as a fan. 1-2 the count. I never understood what the money lines were, the -136 or the +116. Never understood that. Are they going to win or not? I'm pretty simple when it comes to betting. Blanco from the stretch. The kick and the pitch. A swing and a high fly ball foul down the left field line, and we'll do it again. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and smash that Super Chat or Cash App if you're so inclined. Danny Jansen made a bit of history today. We'll tell you about that next inning. The pitch, up, 2-2. Schwarber at first. He drew a leadoff walk. And he's at first right now. 2-2 the count on Trey Turner. The pitch on the way. Fouled at the plate. We'll do it again. Darian, if you're still with me, what's your coverage map like for this coming year? Which teams are you covering? 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. A runner at first. In the form of Kyle Schwarber. The pitch on the way. A ground ball too short off the hands of Pena. The flip is high to second. That's an error, and everybody's safe. A fielder's choice, as that hit was a rocket off of Pena, and now the Phillies are in business. We'll wait for the official scoring on that. That ball ate up Jeremy Pena. Still had time. Well, they weren't going to get Schwarber anyways. He was almost to second base. So we're inclined to call that an infield hit. We'll wait for the official scoring. And Pena's mad at himself for letting that get away. Now Bryce Harper is at the plate. 12 pitches and no outs so far for Ronel Blanco. The pitch, swing and a miss, or swing and a foul on a play, and the count's 0-1. Bryce Harper seems to have renewed himself since coming to Philadelphia. 0-1 the count. Harper hitting at 274, and the pitch on the way, outside with a knuckleball, and the count's even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Since the All-Star game, Bryce Harper is hitting only at 213. 1 ball, 1 strike. Blanco takes a deep breath. And the pitch on the way is low. They check at third, no swing, and the count's 2-1. And a good call, as Harper did hold up just in the nick of time. Next one, swinging a smash, foul, first base side. That'll even the count at 2-2. Pitbull joined us this morning on the morning show, and I really appreciate everyone who checked in with us. Scoreboard will come at the top of the third. This date in Phillies history at the top of the fourth. In fact, we'll do a double dose of it. The pitch on the way, bounced foul. We'll do it again. Two balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. A pair of runners on. Schwarber at second and Turner at first with what I have right now as a fielder's choice. Next one, high, and the count goes full at 3-2. Schwarber at second, Turner at first. Nobody out. Bottom of the first inning. Blanco is ready, and the payoff pitch. Swinging a bouncing ball to second. Flip to short one. Return to a double play. That'll send Schwarber over to third. Harper grounds into the 4-6-3 double play. And quickly 2 outs in the inning. And a great job by Whitcomb, who is filling in for Altuve at second base tonight. So Pena makes up for what I'm thinking now is an error. Here's the pitch. High, ball one to the cleanup hitter, Alec Bohm, starting third baseman, hitting at 294. Take an extended break after this half inning. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, and the count's even 1-1. No score, bottom of the first, 2 down in the inning. From the windup, the pitch on the way is low, and the count is now 2-1. Alec Bohm at 294, 13 homers. He's driven in 88 on the year. From the windup, the 2-1 pitch, a swing and a foul. We'll do it again at 2-2. I might miss a couple of batters because I need to step away after this half inning, but I will be back. I promise y'all I will be back. From the windup, the 2-2 pitch, a swing and a foul. We'll do it again. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the first, no score. Schwarber at third, and the pitch on the way. A swing and a bouncing ball to short. Jeremy Pena up with it. The toss across to first is in time, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits in the air, and 1 left. We go to the second. Got to take an extended break, but I will be back. We have no score.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan. Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
Top of the second inning. Sorry I'm late. We're in the top of the second inning, and Singleton just smashed a base hit into right field, and Victor Caratini lines one foul out of play for strike on. Iori is with us. Thanks for coming in as Singleton gets the second hit for the Astros. Joe Espada, in his first season as the Astros manager, spent the last 6 seasons as the bench coach, was there in 22 when Dusty Baker got his one and only World Series managerial ring. Swing and a miss, and the count's 0-2 on Victor Caratini, who was starting at first base tonight. There's one thing I'd have to say about these Astros. Noir Truth is in here with us. Thanks for coming in. Seriously, Larry is with us as well. KGB was the first one in here tonight, so I got to acknowledge him. 0-2, nobody out. Singleton away at first. And the pitch on the way is low, 1-2. One ball, two strikes. Victor Caratini at the plate, Singleton at first with nobody out. And the 1-2 to Caratini, swinging a bouncing ball, base hit in the right field. Singleton makes the turn, stops at second. Caratini's on at first. Back-to-back hits begin the inning. And now it brings Ben Gamble to the plate. Keep those predictions coming of what you all think the final score will be. They're flashing the World Series odds across the screen. Oh boy. Ben Gamble hitting at 294. Takes the first pitch low and outside for ball one. O'Neal Cruz for the Pirates will move to center field. And Cruz may make a permanent switch. The pitch on the way is outside, and it's 2-0. For those of you joining us late, Jose Altuve out of the lineup tonight. What's up, Cameron? Cameron, the New York Rangers fan in the house with us. And before you even ask, Cameron, yes, I plan to do some hockey this year. Next one, fastball strike, and the count's 2-1. We either can get up there with this fastball, up to 98, I've heard on occasion. Astros more runs, Phillies less runs. Larry's at it again. 2-1, and the pitch on the way is fouled, and the count's even 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. For the Phillies fans that are in here, what has been the problem in the second half of the year for Philadelphia, according to you guys? Most say it's the offense. I'm inclined to agree. The pitch, low, and the count goes full 3-2. Three balls, two strikes. Nobody out. A runner aboard at first. The payoff pitch. Strike three called right there. So one down to Jake Myers. Seriously, Larry says offense. Do you guys agree? Has it been the offense that's been the problem for Philadelphia, especially lately? And that was a sweeper at 86. One out. A pair of runners aboard. Singleton at second, Caratini at first, and Jake Myers, the 8th place hitter at the plate, takes a fastball strike, and the count's 0-1. Myers hitting at 231, 12 homers. He's driven in 53. Pitching slumped a bit. Offense slumped more. I'm inclined to agree with that. The 0-1. Swinging a foul out of play, and the count is now 0-2. Zach Wheeler, in 126 starts with the Mets, had a 3.77 ERA. With Philadelphia in the same number of starts, his ERA is at an even 3. He's raised his strikeout total per 9 innings from 8.7 to 9.7 and has dropped his walk total per 9 innings. So is Wheeler the bona fide ace of the staff? Next one, high with a fastball. And the count is now 1-2. College football comes your way here on Snowman Multimedia on Thursday as North Dakota State faces Colorado. And yours truly will have the call. 1-2 the count. The pitch on the way is high with a fastball, and the count's even 2-2. Cubs lead the Pirates 2-0. They're in the top of the second in Pittsburgh. And we will keep you updated with all the scores. The 2-2 is swinging a foul out of play, and we'll do it again. Wheeler is the ace. Thank you, Larry. I was researching my notes and doing my due diligence on the Phillies because I haven't covered a Phillies game since April. 2-2 pitch, low, and the count's full, 3-2. 1 out, a pair of runners on. And Wheeler is hoping for the pitcher's best friend, a double play, with the ninth place hitter, Shea Whitcomb, due next. Royals beat the Guardians 4-3 in Cleveland. A swing and a bouncing ball to second, flipped to short 1, return 2, a double play, and there you go. 4-6-3 on that twin killing. That twin killing is brought to you by Invader Coffee, fuel for the fearless. We go to the bottom of the second, and there is no score. There's the button I'm looking for. We'll be back.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan. Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order.
Nick Castellanos will lead off the bottom of the second, and he takes a breaking ball outside for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Astros. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Phillies. Castellanos hitting .329 since August 8th. And he rockets one to third. Caught by Bregman. 1 out in the inning. Can't say one pitch went out because it took a couple of pitches. Danny Jansen made history today. He became the first player to play for both teams while in the same game. I'm going to talk about that tomorrow because that is strange, but it happened. Here is Bryson Stott, and he takes a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Stott hitting at .243, 9 homers. He's driven in 47 on the year. Come on in and enjoy some baseball with us. 0-1. Strike on the outside corner, and the count's 0-2. There was one year, I think it was 2019, where Bregman was competing for the most valuable player but got robbed. I believe that to be 2019. Next one, a swing and a high chopper to third. Bregman with a backhand puts it in his back pocket. That's an infield hit for Bryson Stott. Didn't want to make another mistake. So Bryson Stott is on with an infield single to third. And with 1 out and 1 on, here's the 7th place hitter and catcher JT Realmuto. Ball slip coming out of his hand. Official ruling as a base hit. So Stott leads away from first, and then Blanco comes home. A swing and a high pop-up foul and out of play for strike one. JT Realmuto hitting at 262, 10 homers. He's driven in 36 on the year. Oh, and 1 the count. And the pitch on the way, fouled out of play for strike two. Two strikes the count. With 1 out and 1 on. Here in the bottom of the second, no score. 3 hits for the Astros, 1 hit for the Phillies. And they just got their first hit on an infield single by Bryson Stott. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a breaking ball, and there's 2 down in the inning. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. And JT Realmuto is retired. We're on with you tomorrow at 6:30 Eastern Time. Same setup as tonight. So with 2 down, here's Brandon Marsh, the starting center fielder in the left-handed batter's box. A turn and throw to first, and the runner is back safely. Braves and Twins are going at it. May need to go pay Mr. Dixon a visit and send him a raid. Y'all want to do that in between breaks, in between innings? And that, oh man, that goes down the line. Rounding second and headed for third is Bryson Stott as the Astros commit their second error of the game, this time E1 on a pickoff attempt. And now the first run of the game stands 90 feet away. First baseman went one way, the ball went the other way. Phillies right-hand pitcher Jose Alvarado on the restricted list due to a personal matter. Thanks for the news, Larry. The pitch to Marsh. Outside with a fastball, ball 1. Third inning will bring you a scoreboard update. And the next inning, as I'm flipping the schedule around, we'll do this day in Phillies history. Next one, outside, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes the count. With 2 down. Hey, let's do a raid after this half inning. The pitch on the way, ground ball to second. The flip to first, in time. Inning over. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 main left. We go to the third. We have no score. Did they start? Did the Braves start? Yeah, they're warming up. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna have a little fun, and let's. I want to induce a raid. I want to have some fun. I want to show some love to the Dixon Way YouTube channel. So let's do this. I'm always down for a raid. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Larry. Let's show. Hey, folks. Let's show the Dixon Way a lot of love tonight. And, oh, there's a couple people that are on now. There's a couple folks that are on, and I'm going to see if I can catch them while they're on. Are they on yet? Let's take a look. Oh, they're not on tonight. I don't think. No, they're not on. He's not on tonight. Okay. Because they're playing the Twins. Atlanta is. Okay. So they're not on. Dixon's not on tonight. But I know somebody who. Wait a minute. Yes, he is. They just started the countdown. So we'll rate him later. We'll rate him later. Meanwhile, I know someone who is on tonight, so let's do this instead. All right, y'all ready to rate? Let's rate. Philly halftime is on, and they call me Jay is on. Thomas. Okay, let's do. Okay, Rhino was okay. Is Fitzy's on? That's the channel I have. Let's go show some love to Thomas Fitzpatrick. Sir, are you from Philadelphia? No, I am from Chicago, actually. I am from Chicago. Let's show some love to Thomas Fitzpatrick while the Blue Jays and Red Sox are playing. As we head to the top of the third inning, 9-1-2 due up for the Houston Astros. As Wheeler delivers to Whitcomb, it's a strike on the outside corner, and the count's 0-1. One pitch outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, Cameron's over there. Seriously, Larry's over there. Let's ask him. Here's the pitch. Low. That's a strike, and the count's 1-2. I beg your pardon. Give a like on his page. I think there's a couple of other players on. 1-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball into right. Here is Castellanos drifting toward the line. He's got it. 1 down in the third. Yeah, we're showing you. Yeah, we're showing him. We're showing him some love. We're showing Fitzy some love tonight. And there's a couple of other channels I know that's on. And now Wheeler will deal to Alex Bregman. And he takes a strike, and the count's 0-1. CeeLo is live. Let's get him too. Let's get him. Let's show him some love too. 1 strike to count. The pitch on the way is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, y'all ready to do another one? Is this Houston or Phillies? Who are you for? I'm for a good game. Information Man Show is with us. Sent a $7 super chat. Thank you very much. Brace don't start till 7:40 as Bregman loops one in the right center field and down for a base hit. 4th hit of the night for the Houston Astros. I will say to Wayne, I like your broadcast. Thank you. I've had a lot of practice, and I still practice on a daily basis. So that's it. They don't start till 7:40. I know CeeLo is on right now, so we're going to show him some love right now. Is he on yet? Okay, let's do it. He's in countdown. He's in countdown mode. So 1 out, 1 on to Yordan Alvarez. The pitch up, ball 1. Doggone it. Use the hashtag Snowman Ray with all the channels I post, and Alvarez swings and fouls one out of play for strike 1. Counts even, 1 ball, 1 strike. I like this because people have done it for me and have boosted my channel. Let's see if we can do the same and show some love to them too. If you haven't already, and the pitch to Alvarez is inside, 2-1. If you haven't already, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and smack that super chat and smack that Cash App so I can continue to heal from cancer and also help my family. 2-1. Wheeler looks in and gets his sign. The kick and the pitch, a swing and a bouncer foul, and the count's even 2-2. 1 out, 1 on. Yankees lead the Nats 1-0. Red Sox and Blue Jays are scoreless. We just rated Thomas Fitzpatrick. We're going to do it again later on tonight. Thank you, Wayne, for the compliment. I appreciate it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Snow equals pro. Y'all are too kind. I appreciate you guys. I really do. The pitch on the way. A swing and a foul. We'll do it again. I'm a Phillies fan living in Fort Stockton, Texas, way out in the Southwest desert. Wayne, I know how you feel. I'm a 49ers fan living in the heart of Bengals country. Well, not far from Bengals country. My wife is a Colts fan, so I got love for the Colts also. The pitch on the way. Outside, the count goes full 3-2. Hey, Wayne, who's your favorite Philly of all time? Yep, the Raids. Okay, he's got his intro going. So we're showing CeeLo some love also tonight. 3-2 to Alvarez. The pitch on the way. A swing and a bouncer foul. We'll do it again. Wayne, like I said, I know exactly how you feel, buddy. I'm from Chicago, and I'm a 49er fan. And I've been a 49er fan since 1981. 52 pitches now for Zach Wheeler as he deals to the big man, Yordan Alvarez, who was 1 for 1 tonight, a single to right. Wheeler straightens, gets his sign. And a turn and throw to first, and back is Bregman. If y'all had to pick a team that would win the World Series right now, who would it be? Who would it be? Let's see some answers in the chat. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swinging a foul. We'll do it again. Yankees fan and Phillies fan. Yes, favorite Philly, Pete Rose and Mike Schmidt. Dig it. Dig it. I love both of those guys. And Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame. All right? I said it, and I mean every word of it. Bregman retreats to first. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Yordan Alvarez. Daniel Berry's with us. It's Happy Monday. Daniel, where are you listening in from? I don't think I bothered to ask. And the payoff pitch. Outside, or inside, I should say, ball 4. And that'll put 2 runners aboard for the Astros. Second time they've had 2 runners aboard tonight, as they had that last inning with a pair of singles. Then a strikeout and a double play finished the inning. Cameron's picking the Diamondbacks. Why the Diamondbacks? Why the Diamondbacks? We're at 1470. I know I'm going to ask a miracle, but let's see if we can get 100 likes and get up to 1480 on the sub count tonight. The pitch to Yainer Diaz is swung on and fouled out of play for strike 1. Snowman, 5 minutes in. I love the way you call the game, man. New subscriber JJ sent me over. Great call. Thank you, Bob. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, Daniel, are you streaming tonight? Because if you're streaming, we'll go raid you and show you some love also. Next one, swing and a miss, and the count's 0-2 to Yainer Diaz. Swung right through a fastball. Diaz struck out his first time tonight, and he struck out swinging on 3 pitches. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the next one is low and outside. Now the count's 1-2. I said 0-2. It's 1-2. Continue to smash that like button, folks. Let's see if we can get 50 likes here on the broadcast tonight and double that tomorrow. They are looking very good this season. Okay, I'll take a look. I will take a look. I can't doubt the Diamondbacks. They're the defending National League champions. The pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and Diaz is gone for the second time. 2 up, 2 down, with runners at first and second here in the top of the third to Jeremy Pena. I mean, Wheeler reared back and threw as hard as he could. Diaz swung as hard as he could. Cactus plants, rattlesnakes. Yes, Pete Rose in the hall. Yes. Tarantula as big as my hand. Dutch Dalton. Oh, Jax, I love that. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul out of play for strike 1. Man, I love Pete Rose and Mike Schmidt. And my other, if I have to pick another favorite Philly, it would be Steve Carlton because I was a pitcher growing up until I learned to play first base. But I love Dutch. I love and the '93 Gas House gang. Here's a swing and a foul out of play, and the count's 0-2. Daniel, what are you streaming tonight? 0-2 the count, 2 down, 2 on. 4 hits now for Houston, only 1 for Philadelphia. And the 0-2 pitch, a swing and a high fly ball in the right. Castellanos drifting back, but it's the center fielder Brandon Marsh on the track that'll run it down in right center field, and that will take care of that. So Pena flies out, and that will take care of that. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 2 left. We go to the bottom of the third. No score in Philadelphia. And they have 9, 1, and 2 due up. Austin Purple Hayes, Kyle Schwaber, and Trey Turner. Hello from Philadelphia. Larry Boa, the man. Okay, I can dig it with Larry Boa. Even though I want the Phillies, I think it's the Yankees' year. I love Steve Carlton, lefty. You all know who I think could win it out of the American League? It's not the Yankees. You're listening to them right now. It's the Astros. Because the Yankees cannot beat the Astros. Period. The last 3 times they have played, the Yankees lost to them in a series. And I want to say that all 3 times that the Yankees have played the Astros lately have been in league championship series, and the Astros have won them all. So if you can't count anybody out, don't count out these Astros. Green Bay Packers have made a trade. I said I would do this day in Phillies history, and while we got a break, Colin says, hey, Snowman, love the 93 Phillies too, because the Jays beat them in the World Series. I have Tom Cheek's call of that walk-off home run. I love Tom Cheek's call of that walk-off home run by Joe Carter. All right? All right, on this day in Philadelphia Phillies history, which way are we going here? Oops. Where am I going? Backwards. That's where. Oh, 4-2 for the Astros. 0-1-0 for the Phillies as Austin Purple Hayes takes a strike and the count's 0-1. They do not have a garbage can advantage, Larry. Y'all need to get over that. The Astros paid their debts and they won another World Series. Next one, swinging a foul, and the count's now 0-2. Beg your pardon. 9-1-2 due for Philadelphia. Austin Hayes, Kyle Schwarber, and Trey Turner. But that 93 World Series was fun to watch, even though the Blue Jays had to get by my White Sox to do it. Next one, swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Hayes is retired, 1 down in the third. Please, no, not the Astros until the last person who cheated is off that team. I can't root for the Astros. Sorry, not trying to start trouble. Just can't root for a cheater. Well, they're not cheaters anymore. As I said, they paid their debt to society, and now they're winning a game. They proved they can win without it, without the can. Here's a check at third, but they say no swing. No swing, and the count's 1-0. Kyle Schwarber walked his first time up, was stranded at third back in the first. Next one, outside, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the third. I was supposed to cover the Indiana Fever game tonight, but I forgot I was sitting in for JJ. Here's a strike call into the outside corner, and Kyle Schwarber doesn't like that call. And the count's now 2-1. If I got to pick a favorite Blue Jay, there's a strike, and the count's now 2-2. And Schwarber didn't like that. Well, he liked that one better than. Well, they got suspended. They've had suspensions. They lost their manager, which should tell you everything about the organization. They lost their manager in AJ Hinch. They lost to the Nationals in the 19 World Series. Next one, swing and a miss. Yes, he did. 2 down in the inning. They suffered through all the ridicule. I was at that Carter game. Man, Foggy, let me ask this question. Foggy, was it loud in the Sky Dome, as loud as I thought it would be? As I thought it was? Trey Turner grounded into a fielder's choice back in the first as part of a double play. And he swings and grounds one in the left field for a base hit. So with 2 out, the Phillies get their second hit of the night. I got to know, how loud was the Sky Dome that night? And yes, I still call it the Sky Dome. But yes, it leaves a very bad taste in my mouth that they cheated. Well, I can't root for LeBron James because he's a cheater too. Difference is, the Astros paid their debts in society. LeBron hasn't. I'm on Toronto. The whole neighborhood went nuts. I bet y'all went crazy up in Toronto. Here's Bryce Harper, who grounded into a 4-6-3 double play back in the first inning. 2 out, a runner reborn first in the form of Trey Turner. And the pitch to Harper is grounded foul for strike 1. Fans haven't forgotten the Black Sox. No? But you know something? When my White Sox won it in 2005, I shed tears of joy with my dad because I was able to celebrate it with him before I lost him to prostate cancer. Blanco set, kicks, deals. High and outside, 1-1. I have done my baseball history research. My dad and my granddad got me into baseball. Believe me, I've done my research. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Blanco sets. Kicks and fires. High, 2-1. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Brian Snow. I am sitting in for Jason Joseph. And if you like what you hear, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, smash the Cash App while you're at it. Next one, curveball outside, counts 3-1. 3-1 the count with 2 down. And there's so much more I can do with my prep, just listening to others, and I love doing it. The 3-1 pitch, swing and a miss, and the count's 3-2. Okay, we'll get back to CeeLo. Let's find out who else is on and rate them too. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the third. Harper's ready, and the pitch, a swing and a foul. First base side, we'll do it again. He is on tonight, but it's just 7:45. I didn't see the notification come in, so we'll rate the Dixon way in a little bit. Count stays full at 3-2 with 2 out. And a runner aboard. The payoff pitch is high, ball 4. That'll put 2 runners aboard. So Turner gets a hit, and Harper draws a walk, and that'll bring Alec Boehm to the plate, who grounded to short his first time up. And that brings the conference to the mound, as Blanco has thrown 52 pitches to date. Here, I got a question. Did y'all think more comments here? The vet was vibrating. I thought it was going to come apart. I thought it was too. It was at the vet. Came from behind with a home run. 38 days until NHL season. Yeah. And I'm going to be doing some hockey this year. You're really cool, dude. Love how you speak your mind. Good for you, sir. Thank you, Wayne. You see, fans can have conversations with each other and speak their mind without being rude. What I don't like about some of the streams that I've watched is the exchange that happens to some people. That happens with some people. I beg your pardon. You don't have to be rude. Alec Boehm 0 for 1. The pitch, a swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Ben Gamel is there, makes the right-handed catch, and the inning is over. So no runs, one hit, no errors, and 2 left. We go to the 4th, no score in Philadelphia. But you can speak your mind without being rude to people. The problem is when people take it to the other level and be rude to you first. But you know how you combat that? And I've had trouble doing this, I will admit. I will totally admit I've had trouble doing this. Being the bigger person. Because you can only take so much. Should Shoeless Joe be in the Hall of Fame? I can't give an opinion on that yet. And the only reason I can't give an opinion on Shoeless Joe is because I haven't done enough research on it. And I have to look at it through my eyes. Man, I was so happy when the White Sox won in 2005. I said that night, October 26, 2005, if we don't win another one, I got that one, and I got a chance to celebrate it with my dad. I was so happy when they won. But yeah, Wayne, and Wayne's down in Texas, but he's a Phillies fan, which is cool with me. You don't have to be rude to people. We've just had so many things go on in society now that some people don't leave you a choice but to be rude to them. But you can always make the choice of being nice to people and standing up and being the bigger person. It's disagreements when some people get out of control. Seen it, been there, done that, got the t-shirt, burnt the thing when I got done with it. And I just choose not to argue with folks anymore. 5, 6, and 7 due up for Philadelphia when we come back from the break. Wayne says, yes, you're right. When people disagree, it should be kind without causing or bullying. We can all agree to disagree and still be fair. Absolutely. Absolutely. From the windup, here's the pitch. It's a swing and a miss for John Singleton for strike one, who singled his first time up. We're in the top of the 4th of this pitcher's duel. Wing 05 makes seasons like this year able to withstand. Man, I thought I'd never see my White Sox win at all. I really didn't. I never thought I'd see my White Sox win at all. That's why this year I can tolerate it. The 0-1, low and inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High, strike. They gave him a strike on the corner, just on the top of the inside corner. The count's 0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're in the top of the 4th with no score. From the windup, the pitch on the way. Low and inside, and the count's even 2-2. I have not seen any highlights of Shoeless Joe. And that's the only reason I can't make a judgment on it. Nope, they can never take 2005 away from me. I was at U.S. Cellular Field. Here's a rope caught at first by Harper. The toss the Wheeler is in time. What a play by Bryce Harper. Hang a star on that. 1 down in the 4th. 3-1 on that if you're scoring at home with us. Good pitchers duel tonight. Yeah, it was. Felt the same in 1980. Of course, Philadelphia. You know what excited me about the Phillies? When Harry Callis got to call the World Series winner in 2008. And to see his excitement, not knowing we were going to lose him some 6 months later. That got me excited. The pitch to Caratini is high, ball 1 at 95 miles an hour. Blue Jays beat the Red Sox 4-1 in the resumption of a suspended game on June 26th. I watched all of the 80s Phillies playoffs with my dad. Next one, outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Which brings me to this trivia question. Who was the final pitcher on the mound for the Philadelphia Phillies in 1980 when they did win it? And I know a lot of you Phillies fans know that answer and are going to give me that answer. From the windup, here's the pitch. Outside, it's now 3-0. When did you guys go to your first baseball game in person? How about that? When did you guys go to your first baseball game? There's a strike right down the middle. The count's 3-1 to Victor Caratini batting from the left side. Ben Gamble would be next. Yes, that was nice. Harry got to make the call in 2008. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. I love that call. Swing and a miss, and the count's full 3-2. Willie Wilson batting. Tug McGraw. There's your answer. Thank you, Wayne. I knew someone was going to get that real quick. Tug McGraw was the final pitcher for Philadelphia in 1980. How about in 2008? Who was the final pitcher for Philadelphia when they won then? Payoff pitch. Inside, ball 4. So Caratini draws a 1-out walk. He's on for the second time. And that'll bring Ben Gamble to the plate. Yeah, and it was Willie Wilson who was batting. Because Joe Garagiola did the call for that game before Ben Scully joined NBC. Because at the time, Ben Scully was with CBS. Yep, Brad Lidge. 48 for 48. Terrible impression of Harry Callis, I know. The pitch. Swinging a foul, and the count's 0-1. Glad to have you all with us here tonight. I'm 64 and a half. My first game at the vet was when I was 10. Man, you got me beat. I just turned 52 in July, and my first game was 82 at Old Comiskey Park. Here's the 0-1 to Gamble, a swing and a ground ball, base hit in the left field. So Gamble is aboard, 2 runners aboard. Here in the top of the 4th, 5th hit for the Astros, and they'll try to take advantage of it with Jake the Snake Myers. 1964 Connie Mack Stadium. My time was behind, but that was an easy one. Yeah. Brad Lidge was the final pitcher in 2000. Yep, that's the answer. That's the answer. The Jays helped the Phillies by trading Doc Holliday to them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I love seeing Doc pitch. Here's a ground ball to third. Bohm has it. 2-1. That's all they get. So Gamble is retired. Fourth runner 5-3 or 5-4, I beg your pardon. So with 2 out and runners at the corners, that'll bring Shea Whitcomb to the plate. Houston has 5 hits now. Philadelphia has 2. But we have no score. Here's a Phillies trivia question for you. Who was the final out in Roy Halladay's playoff no-hitter? How about that one? Let's see if someone can get that one. The pitch is a swing and a high drive into deep left field down the line, and that ball is fair. It's going to drop and roll for a while. Caratini is home. Rounding third, Myers headed to the plate. Sweep at the plate. 2-0 Astros. Shea Whitcomb with a 2-out, 2-run double, and the Astros grab the lead 2-0. That ball hung in the air forever and finally dropped. The wind got a hold of it, and it died right inside the line, and Myers was sprinting all the way from first and was able to beat the throw. So it's 2-0 Astros. Royals and Guardians are tied at 4. The Pirates have gotten a couple. They trail the Cubs 3-2. Here's the pitch to Bregman. It's a strike, and the count's 0-1. I'll tell you all about my first baseball game I went to in person after this inning. But I can tell you it was 82, and it was at Old Comiskey Park. We were playing the California Angels. Next one, swinging a pop-up, and that's foul out of play. And the count's 0-2. Oh, 0-2 the count. 2-0 Astros here in the top of the 4th. And the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Bregman's gone. Second time he's been retired tonight. And that'll do it. But the Astros get 2 runs on 2 hits, I beg your pardon. No errors and 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 2-0 Astros. Wayne Gilbert says, lived in New Jersey the first 48 years of my life and 17 years here in Texas. Never ever forgot my Phillies, Flyers, and Eagles, nor should you. Matter of fact, I have a present for you, Wayne. Let me take a minute to find it. Since you have not forgotten your Eagles roots, where is it? I believe this will define you. Let's hear it, Wayne.
E-A-T-L-E-S, Eagles!
Yeah, let us know what your first sporting event live was. Colin says Exhibition Stadium. God, Exhibition Stadium. I remember that place. Man, Exhibition Stadium used to give the White Sox the blues. Luis Leal, Dave Steve, who's that second baseman? Damaso Garcia, Lloyd Mosby. Man, the Blue Jays, George Bell, Jesse Barfield. Man, Exhibition Stadium and the Blue Jays used to give us hell. I hated Exhibition Stadium, but I'm sad I never got a chance to visit it. The old Fly Eagles fly. Yes. Colin says we were trying to hassle Ricky Henderson and he was pretending to pick his afro. All right, to the bottom of the fourth, 5, 6, and 7 due up. Castellanos, Stott, and Rio Muto to face Ronel Blanco. And there's a strike, and the count's 0-1 to Nick Castellanos, who lined out to third in the second inning. Here's a swing and a high fly ball into center. Jake Myers will circle it in dead center field. He makes the right-handed catch. There's one out in the fourth. One out, nobody on to Bryson Stott, who singled, got to third on an errant pickoff throw, but was left there. Ronel Blanco has thrown 55 pitches to date. From the windup, here's the pitch. Up and out for ball one. 2-0 Astros here in the top of the fourth inning. I want to thank you guys for showing me I can make these interactive like I do my my other broadcasts as well. There's a strike and the count's even 1-1. My first name is Brian. But the kids have called me Snowman for years. There's a strike and the count's 1-2. Coco Gauff wins in straight sets in the first round of the U.S. Open. So congrats to her. 1-2 pitch, a swing, a line drive, a bouncing ball, I should say. Stop by Whitcomb. Throw to first is not in time. That's an infield hit. And Stott is now 2 for 2. Went to games at Shea and Yankee Stadium in the early 70s. Too much violence and drunkenness. Tried Philly in 75 and never looked back. I can dig that. I've had so many people try to make me a Cub fan. But I'm a Southsider to my heart. I am a Southsider to my heart. I saw one game at Wrigley Field. This is my channel. I am sitting in for JJ, who would have this game on his channel because JJ is on vacation. Here's the next one. Swing and a miss. And the count's even 1-1. My first sporting event, says Norman S., was the Reading Phils in the playoffs in 94. Ron Blazer signed my hat. I love it. This is my channel. I am sitting in for JJ for the next 2 days, and I might team up with JJ should it be okay with him for the third and final game of the series. 1-1 the count. The pitch on the way, a swing and a foul, and the count's 1-2. I'm loving being interactive with you guys. You guys make it so much fun. And I can add this to my own games. You know what? I've only had a couple of Philly cheesesteaks in my life, authentic ones, because they're showing how here's a ground ball back to Blanco. Second one, return two, a double play, and the inning over. 1-4-3. And that will take care of that. No runs, a hit, no errors, and one left. End of 4, 2-0 Astros. I have so much to think, and I've learned so much just in this time. True fans are never free agents. True. True. I love doing this. I love doing this, and I plan to make $1 billion doing it against people's how do I put this? Negativity. That's the only way I can put it. I got college football coming for y'all on Thursday. College football coming for you guys on Thursday as the Colorado Buffaloes will host the Bison, and yes, I said it correct, Bison of North Dakota State. And that is an 8 p.m. Eastern Time kickoff. Let's make sure. I want to say that's an 8 p.m. kickoff from Folsom Field. Yep. And let's make sure we got the right time here. Yep, 8 o'clock. And I'll have that one. I will indeed have that game for y'all on the channel. Geno's is the best cheesesteaks. It's like every city that I have visited as a fan and as a broadcaster has had a signature food. The only time I had a chance to go to Philadelphia, I had one cheesesteak. I only had one. I lived in Chicago for many years, so pizza was the thing. Okay? So, and I've had a ton of deep dish pizza. Here we go to the top of the 5th. 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for the Astros. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Philadelphia Phillies. A 2-run double by Shea Whitcomb has given the Astros a 2-0 lead, and they look for more. 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Astros. Yordan Alvarez, Yainer Diaz, and Jeremy Pena. Zach Wheeler, to this juncture, has thrown 79 pitches. And here's Yordan Alvarez, who was 1 for 1 with a walk. He walked back in the 3rd inning. He bats here in the 5th, and he swings and pops one up. Behind the plate, Realmuto gives it a look. It's out of play for strike 1. Geno's and Pat's both claim to be the cheesesteak originators, but true Philadelphians don't care much for either. Well, who has the best ones, Larry? Because I have an opinion on who has the best deep dish pizza. I am very partial to Giordano's, though I do love Geno's East. I love Geno's East, Lou Malnati's, and Giordano's. Those are my 3 pizza places. Here's a swing and a drive down the right field line, foul, and the count's 0-2 to Yordan Alvarez. Alvarez singled in the 1st, walked in the 3rd, and he bats here in the 5th. From the windup, the 0-2, swing and a miss, and Alvarez is gone. The tag is applied. 1 up, 1 down in the 5th inning. What is you guys' favorite go-to sports snack food? How about that? What's you guys' favorite go-to snack food? And I think the Dixon Way is on right now. In fact, I know he is because the Braves lead the Twins 4-0. So we'll give him a raid. Here's a swing and a high fly ball into center. Brandon Marsh circles it, makes the catch. 2 quick outs here in the 5th. All right, y'all ready for another raid? Let's do another raid, shall we? Let's show the Dixon Way some love too, because he has been working very hard. He's all things Atlanta. And the Braves are playing right now. Wheeler throws a strike and the count's on 1. Let's do a raid on the Dixon Way after this inning completes. Here's the 0-1 to Pena. It's low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hoagies, if they still call it that, is my go-to. You know what? There was a place on the south side called Home of the Hoagie. I lived in that place. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a bouncing ball to short. Trey Turner up with it. The long toss right there, inning over. So for the first time tonight, the Astros go 1, 2, 3 to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Astros 2 and the Phillies nothing. All right, y'all ready for another raid? Let's do another raid. Bam! Use the hashtag Snowman Raid. All right, let's go get him. Let's go show him some love. Braves up 4-0 against the Twins. And I believe that's a good question. Why are they playing in a tornado warning? I have no clue. Probably. It's probably in Bloomington. Hmm. I want to see if he catches it. Yeah, he's having fun. I love when he has fun. When I I love when I listen to him. He makes all this worth it. There he goes. Okay. All right, he caught us, which is good. Colin with a message. Back in the day when the Tigers were the Jays' biggest rival, when they played up here, lots of fans from Detroit were all over Toronto. Oh yeah, I remember that rivalry. Tiger Stadium versus Exhibition Stadium. Tiger Stadium versus wasn't there one day? Wasn't there one year? I want to see if my knowledge. I want to see if my knowledge is correct. 8-9-1 due for the Phillies as Brandon Marsh takes a pitch outside for ball 1. Wasn't there one year where Frank Tanana shut out the Jays 1-0? I think it was 87 on the last day of the year. Next one, high 2-0. I think it was 87. The Jays had a chance to clinch the division or clinch a tie at least and force a tie-breaking game. Marsh swings and drives one to deep left field. Going, gone, goodbye. And just like that, it is 2-1 in favor of the Houston Astros. Brandon Marsh with his 13th home run of the year. And just like that, the lead is cut in half at 2-1. As I said at the top of the show, this is a very good hitting ball club. A very good Philadelphia Phillies hitting ball club, though they've had their offensive struggles. One in, nobody on, nobody out. And Austin Hayes is at the plate, and he swings and misses for strike 1. Yeah, wasn't there? I think it was 87 when Frank Tanana Daiquiri, as Chris Berman said, shut out the Blue Jays 1-0. And I also believe the Tigers swept that series to come all the way back and claim that division. Someone fact check me on those two things. Next one, bounced foul behind the plate, and the count's even 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 68 pitches thrown by Ronel Blanco. From the windup, here's the pitch. It's low and outside, and it's 2-1. Brandon Marsh, if you're just joining us, just hit a home run to left center field to cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 in favor of the Astros in a must-win game. And now here's a pop-up right side. Caratini is under it. He nearly dropped it, but he made the catch. 1 out in the 5th. And that'll take us back to the top of the order, and Kyle Schwarber, who is 0 for 1 with a walk. What's your favorite, what are you guys' favorite ballpark food? What's you guys' favorite ballpark food? I can confirm that Frank Tanana was a pitcher. I remember Frank Tanana. Tanana was sneaky. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1 to Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber 0 for 1. He struck out in the 3rd, walked in the 1st. From the windup, the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. And the count's even 1-1. Frank Tanana Daiquiri. If you all know who Chris Berman is, what's your favorite Bermanism? Next one, swinging a high fly ball into right. And under it is Ben Gamble. He makes the right-handed catch, 2 down in the inning. Old school hot dogs. Yeah, I ate a lot of ballpark hot dogs. Blanco threw 25 pitches in the 1st, then 11, 17, 10, and 10 so far here in the 5th. So he's gotten very efficient as the game went along. Here's the pitch to Turner, a swing and a foul out of play for strike 1. 2 out, 2 out, a run in. Here in the 5th, 2-1 Astros. From the windup, here's the pitch. A swing and a high fly ball into right. Ben Gamble giving chase down the line, and it is. Did he make the catch? No, it's out of play. Counts 0-2. Eric sleeping with the enemy. I love it. Eric sleeping with the enemy. Vaughn Purple Haze. There's so many. Natron means business. How about that one? Y'all remember that? Barry U.S. Bonds. Kirby Union Gap Puckett. The 0-2 is outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gary Little Old Lady from D. Sarcina. Anybody remember that one? Next one. Fouled out of play, and the count remains where it is. 87 clinching game. Frank Tanana threw a complete game shutout to preserve the AL East pennant for Detroit in a 1-0 win. I thought so. It was 1-0 because ABC broadcast that game. Next one. Swing and a miss, and the inning is over. They get a run on a hit. No errors and nobody left. 5 complete in Philadelphia, and the Astros lead 2-1. What are some other Bermanisms of you guys? What's up, JJ? About to eat some dinner, but wanted to say hi. Hey, what's for dinner? And why aren't you sharing with the crowd? No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. You know what? I'm expecting my wife to walk in here with a bunch of food here in a little bit, because usually when she works late, she brings home dinner. That's kind of like the deal that we have, because if I work late, I bring dinner. Got a lot of people checking in with me. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, I'll send it again. I'll send it again. Hey, JJ, what's for dinner? Corn, veggie skewers, hot dogs, and hamburgers. That's an old-fashioned barbecue. I want a veggie skewer. Dang it. They're in the top of the 2nd in Minnesota, and the Braves lead the Twins now 4-1. Raleigh chicken fingers. Keep the Bermanisms coming. I love it. There you go. Craig Matinee at the Biggio. Jeff Brown Paper Bagwell. I had a couple of my own. When I used to be a baseball announcer and I did a lot of I did a lot of announcing for travel baseball tournaments, I would come up with some wild nicknames. There was a kid named Dylan Funkhauser, and he came up to me and asked me, am I going to come up with a name for him? So the best thing I could come up with, and his team wound up loving, was Dylan, we want the Funk Hauser. 2-1 our scores. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Deli Curry. Oh my God. Mike Pepperoni Piazza. Keep them coming. I love it. I love it. The pitch to Singleton is up and in for ball 1. I love it. I love it. Y'all are nuts, and I love it. Singleton is 1 for 2 on the night. The pitch, low, 2-0. Red Sauce Gardner. Red Sauce Gardner. The pitch on the way is swinging a high fly ball back of short. Trey Turner makes the catch, so it's a pop out to begin the 6th. Oh, y'all are nuts. I love it. Red Sauce Gardner. Red Sauce Gardner. Oh, jeez. What did I do? What did I do? I love it. I love it, though. Allen have gun will trammel. There you go. I love it. Oh, Lord. Here's the pitch. Up and in, ball 1 to Victor Caratini, who was 1 for 1 on the night. Oh, man. 1-0 the count. The pitch. Outside, 2-0. Oh, my gosh. Allen have gun will trammel. Spicy pass cauliflower. Oh, God. Pascal Siakam. Pass cauliflower Siakam. Next one. Slash foul out of play, and it counts 2-1. Oh, John, let it be Lowenstein. Hey, Larry, you remember that one? Colin, Wayne, y'all remember that one? John, let it be Lowenstein. Next one, swinging a fly ball to left. Under it is Hayes. He's got it. 2 down in the inning. Oh, man. 5 in a row retired by Zach Wheeler. 6 in a row, I beg your pardon. Retired by Zach Wheeler after the 2-run double by Shea Whitcomb. So it's a 3-man race for the AL MVP. 2 of them are named Aaron Judge and Bobby Witt Jr. Here's the pitch to Gamble. It's a strike on the outside corner, and the count's 0-1. JJ's in Nashville. These are some funny names. Oh, yeah. I love Chris Berman. Bounced foul, and the count's 0-2. Kyle Schwarma. These in your shawarma. I watch YouTube shorts way too much, but I love it. I love it. From the line, the 0-2 pitch. They check at third. Didn't swing, and the count's 1-2. Rafael Emerson Lake and Palmero. How about that one? I got to tell you one of my all-time favorite nicknames. Next one, swing and a miss, and the inning is over. 7 in a row retired by Zach Wheeler. We go to the bottom of the 6th with the Astros leading 2-1. I already said Rafael Emerson Lake and Palmero. Allen Houston, he comes to my Brian Allen Houston, he comes to my high school this year. Okay. Linguini Clark. Stop it. Y'all stop it. Oh, Lordy. 3, 4, and 5 due for the Phillies in the bottom of the sixth. What are some other favorites? One of my all-time favorites, Carlos, 1 if by land, 2 if by sea, 3 if by erga. He used to play for the Cleveland Indians. Caitlin Guinea Clark passed on that. Only JJ could come up with that one. What are some other favorite nicknames? What are some other favorite nicknames you guys have? I used to live in Columbus, Ohio, and every time there was a bar, and I used to live like right down the way from Ohio State. Every time I would say Carlos Baerga, they kept telling me I had to say it right, which included the nickname. So every time I was in there and he would come up to the bat, I would say Carlos, 1 if by land, 2 if by sea, 3 if by erga. Oh man, 3, 4, and 5 due for the Phillies. Harper, Bohm, and Castellanos will bat here in the sixth inning, facing Ronel Blanco. I can't believe the Kansas City Royals are 73 and 58. But then again, hey, I like Caitlin Clark too. Larry just said my other favorite. Oh my gosh. The pitch to Harper is swung on and found out a play for strike one. John, I am not a crook. I love that one. I love that one. Next one, low and inside, 1 and 1. Oh my heavens. I take back what I said before about Carlos Baerga. That is my favorite. Next one, a swing and a drive in the left field. That'll get down for a base hit, and that'll split the outfield as Alvarez over to cover it off. Here comes Harper, heading for second. He slides, safe with a leadoff double, and the tying run is in scoring position. I totally forgot about John. I am not a crook. Angel Hair Reese's. Oh, Lord. I'm talking about some of the old ones that Chris Berman originated. Man, Harper 1 and 2 as soon as he left the box. And he usually gets most of his doubles going the opposite way. So nobody out, and the tying run at second. Here's Alec Bohm. Bohm is 0 for 2 on the night. The pitch, a swing and a bouncing ball to short. Pena with a scoop takes his time and throws one out in the sixth, but the tying run is now at third base. So that sacrifice goes 6-3 on a sacrifice ground out. And Bohm seems to be limping just slightly. Nick Castellanos is up next. He has grounded out and flied out in the second and fourth innings, respectively. John, I am not a crook. I so forgot about that. I forgot about that. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count's 0-1. Tying run stands at third with 1 out in the sixth. 2-1 in favor of the Astros. Astros got their 2 in the fourth. Phillies got 1 in the fifth, and they're trying to respond here and tie it up. And they just did with a single to center. Harper trots home. Tie game 2 apiece. You can't keep a good hitting team down. And that's true for both of these clubs. Nick Castellanos with a 1-out RBI single, and we're tied 2-2. How about Robin Ventura Freeway? Robin Ventura Freeway? Or Rockin' Robin Ventura is what we used to call him in Chicago. That'll spark a conference on the mound as the Phillies have come back from 2-0 down, and they have tied this game at 2 apiece. Oh, no. Another classic. Bert, be home by 11. Lance, you sank my Blankenship. Oh, these are hilarious. And now I remember some of these. Hector Neris is now throwing in the bullpen for the Houston Astros. Oh my gosh, you sank my Blankenship. Ah, Lordy. I love it. I absolutely love it. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss to Bryson Stott, and the count's 0-1. You sank my blanket. You sunk my Blankenship. Be home by 11. Oh, God. There's another great one. Oh, to be young again, McDowell. The pitch on the way is a strike, and the count's 0-2 to Bryson Stott, who was 2 for 2, 2 singles, and he swiped the base. Oh, to be young again, McDowell. I already said Gary, little old lady from D. Sarcina. What's a good one for Brian Downing, former Angels third baseman? That's low, and the count's 1-2. Oh, I know one. Dan Pop Quisenberry. Andre Bad Moon Rising. There you go. Andre Bad Moon Rising. 1 out, 1 on. The pitch on the way. Strike 3 call, 2 down in the inning. And that on the evening gives Blanco 5 strikeouts. Andre Bad Moon Rising. Steve Forever Young. Steve Forever Young. There you go. Jerry Rice-A-Roni, of course. So with 2 down, here is JT Realmuto. And the pitch, low and outside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Quite a few people in here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And if you can hit the super chat to make a donation, that would be appreciated. Here's a swing and a miss, and the count's even 1-1 on JT Realmuto, who is 0 for 2. He struck out in the second and grounded into a double play in the fourth. He bats here in the sixth of a 2-2 tie. And the pitch on the way, a swing and a rope down the left field line. That's fair. That'll get runners to second and third. Heading to third is Castellanos. Into second goes Realmuto with a 2-out double. So 2 doubles in the inning, 3 hits overall, and the Phillies are threatening to take the lead. Bernard, innocent until proven guilty. Oh, Lord. Me and Willie McGee. There's another one. Jeff Conine, the Barbarian. Oh, these are great. I believe we're going to have a pitching change. And we are. So Blanco will get the ball taken from him as the Phillies have tied the game at 2 apiece. Oh, my gosh. Jeff Conine, the Barbarian. Bernard, innocent until proven guilty. Andre Bad Moon Rising. Let me highlight some of these because I haven't heard these in years. Conine the Barbarian, one of my all-time favorites. Bert Be Home by 11. Mark Eve of Destruction McGuire. Y'all remember that? Wayne asked me a question and I totally missed it. What's your favorite World Series from 2000 to 2023? Well, of course, I got to say 2005 when my White Sox won it. 2 years ago, when the Astros won it to prove all the doubters wrong. 2003 when the Marlins beat the Yankees. And I got to say 2004 when the Red Sox beat the Cardinals to end their curse. Inspire is with us. He said pinch hit from Marsh. Yeah, I can see that. They're going to pitch hit for Brandon Marsh, so they're going to bring in Hector Neris. Oh, my Lord. Chuck, New Kids on Knobloch. New kids on Knobloch. Rich 280Z Dotson. Oh my heavens. Oh, these are some great memories. These are some great ones. Oh, Rich 280Z Dotson. And he was a White Sox pitcher for the longest time. And then in 87, he got traded to the Yankees. Because he was with the White Sox for the longest. Ronel Blanco goes 5 2/3, 7 hits, 2 runs, both earned. He walked 2, struck out 5, and the 2 runners on base are his responsibility. Hector Neris, returning to Houston after being with Cincinnati, is in his 48th game with a 3.77 ERA. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 1. And they're not going to pinch hit for Brandon Marsh. They're going to let the lefty face him. Marsh with a home run in the 5th that got the Phillies on the board. Red Hot Chili Davis. Red Hot Chili Davis. Next one. Strike called, and the count's even 1-1. What are some other favorites? What are some favorites from your ball club that you heard Chris Bermanize? Next one. Swing and a miss, and the count's 1-2. Chuck, new kids on Knobloch. And I used to say that one all the time. Rob, double dibble as opposed to double dribble. Next one. Swing and a miss. And inning is over. But the Phillies get a run on 3 hits, no errors. They leave 2. So we're done with 6, and we're tied 2 apiece. Rob, double dibble. You guys are great with these nicknames. Oh, man. You guys are absolutely phenomenal with some of these nicknames that I remember so much. I'm going to look up a few more because my brain isn't working right from laughing so much. There we go. Chris Berman nickname. Jim Bella Fregosi. Oh, man. Oh, you were telling him to pinch it for Marsh. Okay, I misread that, Inspire. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. Best of Chris Berman's nickname. Eric sleeping with Bianca. Oh, no. Here you go, fellas. Daylight come in, you gotta tell them. Sammy say it ain't Sosa. Eddie eat, drink, and be Murray. Oh, for my in-game advice. I already told this. John, I am not a crook. Oh, to be young again, McDowell. One that I just repeated yesterday from my buddy Brandon Martin. Curtis, my favorite Martin. Octavio, don't ask, don't tell. Todd, highway to Helton. Mike, enough already. Todd, which hand does he throw with? Tim, Purple Rains. Bruce, 2 minutes for Ruffin. Todd, which hand does he throw with? Daryl, Strawberry Shortcake. Oh, these are fabulous. Wheeler's going 6 innings, giving up 2 runs on 6 hits. Both runs were earned. Walked 2, struck out 6. And Orion Kirkring is now on for the 51st time. 2-2 record with a 2.36 ERA. Jim Washer and Dwyer. If that's not a tongue twister. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. 8-9-1. Myers, Whitcomb, and top of the order in Bregman. 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball strike, and the count's even 1-1. Washer and oh no. Oh no. I just found another one. I am really trying to concentrate on this game, but I started with the nicknames, and this has been great. That pitch is outside. It's 2-1. Have y'all enjoyed the broadcast? Let me know. If there's any way I can make it better, let me know. Oh, Scott supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. There you go. Here's a high chopper to second. Up with it. Stott. Throw to first in time. One up, one down in the seventh. Oh, man. Innocent until proven guilty. I am not a crook. Oh, no. Conan the Barbarian. Mike Lego Gallego. Have Gun Will Trammel. Von Purple Haze. Bella Fergosi. Ben Wintercoats. There's a fastball inside for ball one. Oh, here you go. Jim, two silhouettes on Deshays. Moises skip to my Alou. There's a favorite. There's a strike on the outside corner that counts even 1-1. No more Mr. Nice Guy Garcia Parra. Oh, good Lord. Thank you, Wayne. That pitch is outside. And the count's now 2-1. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Just seeing these nicknames. Oh man. Swing and a miss, and the count's even 2-2. Mark Bay City Whalers. Jose blaming on Rio. Oh my gosh. Old Cincinnati Reds pitcher, Jose Rio. Oh man. Man, oh man. This has been fun. And I'm glad you guys are a part of it. The pitch outside counts full 3-2. Daryl Green Eggs in Hamilton. Oh my God. Michael Como está Husted. Anybody remember that place kicker? The next one, swing and a miss. And Whitcomb's gone. 2 down in the inning. And this for the Phillies makes 9 in a row retired by their pitching staff. Bo Diddley Jackson. Double dibble. Already said that. Natron refried means. But I like Natron means business better. Here's a strike to Bregman, and the count's 0-1. Bregman 1 for 3. He singled back in the third inning. He's hitting at 260. He's got 21 homers and 61 driven in to this juncture. The 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1-1. Damon, it don't come easily. Jim Frito Layritz. Oh my gosh. Frito Layritz. Next one. Outside, 2-1. Frito Layritz. Jim Frito Layritz. Got to go, Brian. I'm new sub. Looking forward to more of you. Thanks for making my night. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you, Wayne. I appreciate it. There's a line drive to right field and down for a base hit in front of Castellanos. So Bregman is now 2 for 4 on the night. His second single. That'll bring the big man, Yordan Alvarez, to the plate. Oh, here you go. Matt Whitecastle. Paul Orville Ossenmacher. How did we get on nicknames? I don't know, but I'm loving it. Here's a strike to Alvarez, and the count's 0-1. Alvarez is 1 for 2 with a walk. Single in the first. He's hitting at 307, leading the team with that batting average. Oh, man. The pitch. A strike called on the outside corner, and the count's even 1-1. 2 out, a runner at first. Greg Appomattox. I think I said that one. Mario Scotch and Soto. Oh, Lord. 2 minutes for Ruffin. There's a pitch low, and it's 1-2. Josh Tears of McCown. Ricky Running Waters. Ron Ma and Pa Kittle. John Kitna Caboodle. I love it. I love it. Oh, man. Man, y'all are great with these nicknames. Oh, boy, such memories. Next one. Bouncing ball to first. Bryce Harper up with it. Steps on the bag, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 left. All right, time to stretch as we're tied at 2 in the bottom of the 7th inning. As we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Oh, these nicknames are great. These nicknames are great. Pete, raise your hands if you're Shurik. Mark tossed Salas. There you go. Ed Ocean Sprague. Oh Lord. Ocean Sprague. And I'm reading off of a list here. Craig Def Lefferts. Ron Tallahassee. Oh my gosh. Manny Kingston Trio. Julius Green and Red Peppers. Jay Ferris Buhner. Oh my gosh. Wait. How did he say it? Jay Ferris Buhner. Buhner. I think I've run Sean Salisbury Steak. There you go. Mark Cigarette Lighter or Bud Lighter. Here's a couple that my friends made up. Al Cigarette Lighter, Steve 8 Traxel, Rob MC Nen, Gary Clark Addison Waveland in Sheffield. Oh my gosh. Rick Innocent Lysander. Bill Hello Dolly, old Astros pitcher. Bill Dolly, war number 46 for them. Jim People Are Strange Morrison. Now I'm going to be thinking of these names all night. Dang it. What was I thinking? Cliff Pink Floyd. There you go. Oh my gosh. Martin May, Hugh. And we got a new pitcher for the Astros. We head to the bottom of the 7th. 2-2 tie. And the pitch way inside for ball 1. As the new pitcher is Caleb Ort for the Houston Astros. Jays are hurting the Red Sox up, chances up 5-1. Next one, strike call, and the count's even 1-1. Oh, there you go. There you go, Larry. The crime dog, Fred McGriff. Roof, roof. Oh, man. Oh, man. The 1-1 pitch. Strike call, and the count's 1-2. 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Oh, man. I can't be all left out. Easy Ed McCaffrey. There you go. Easy Ed McCaffrey. Oh, man. Next one. That's a ball, and the count's even 2-2. Lackenzie Mayweather with our first cash app of the night. Dropped us a couple bucks. Thank you very much for that. 2-2 the count. The pitch on the way. Swing the ground ball to short. Pena up with it. Takes his time. Toss the first. Got him. 1 down in the 7th. So Austin Hayes is retired. And that'll take us back to the top of the order in Kyle Schwaba. Curtis, my favorite, Martin. Oh boy. Oh boy. I always use my favorite Martin whenever I announce someone named Martin, I used to say that. The pitch to Schwarber, inside, ball 1. And Schwarber is 0 for 2 with a walk. And that walk came back in the first inning. CeeDee Lamb, 4 years, $136 million. And we're getting this news right now. There's a swing and a miss, and the count's even 1-1. Had franchise record 135 receptions for 1,749 yards. So CeeDee Lamb is taken care of, and it won't be long before Brandon Ayuk is taken care of. That's outside from Caden Nord, and the count's 2-1. Do y'all think, if there are any baseball fans in here, do y'all think CeeDee Lamb deserves that $100 million guaranteed? I say no. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count's even 2-2. Juju Smith-Schuster is signed to a contract by the Chiefs, released by the Patriots, after signing a 3-year, $33 million contract with the Patriots. 2-2 pitch, low, and the count's full 3-2. As mentioned, Schwarber 0 for 2 with a walk. If you guys could see any event, if you guys could see any sporting event live, which would it be? The pitch, swing and a miss, 2 down in the inning. Second time Schwarber has struck out, and he's 0 for 3 now with a walk. I've already been to a World Series game. That was 2005. I couldn't go to the clincher because it was down in Houston. Cowboys will do Cowboys things. Huh? No lie to be found there. They're trusting CeeDee Lamb. That should tell you everything you know. At 28, I don't think he's worth it. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, and the count's 0-1. And on top of that, I don't think Dak is worth $40 million. $40 million a year for what? I would love to see a Super Bowl in person, and I plan on it. Strike call right down the middle. The count's 0-2. I plan on seeing the Super Bowl this season in New Orleans. I also have plans of being on Radio Row. 0-2, 2 down. The pitch on the way, low, and the count's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 7th of a 2-2 tie. Dak not worth $40 million. I agree. Second Stanley Cup Finals. There's a ball, and the count's even 2-2. When'd you go to your first one, Colin? I've seen the Stanley Cup Finals also. Thank you, Chicago Blackhawks. Stanley Cup Final Game 7. Oh, Lord. Next one, swinging a ground ball, base hit down the line. That's a fair ball. That'll roll around in the corner. Turner will make the turn and head for second. He'll pull in with a 2-out double. So Turner with his second hit of the night. He is now 2 for 4. And that, what he reached on in the first was indeed an error on Jeremy Pena. Stanley Cup Final Game 7. I wish I could have gone to that Red Wings Blackhawks Game 7 back in 2013. We got a pitching change. I'm going to step aside for a quick break. We're in the bottom of the 7th. The Phillies have now hit the Astros 8-7, but we're tied 2 apiece. I'll be back.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Whether it's the men's college game,
the way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
The women's college game,
And how passionate Angel Reed was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
The WNBA,
AJ Wilson on Twitter 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young,
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmakers blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts.
Bottom of the seventh inning. We have a pitching change as Brian King is now on. The count is 1-1 strike to Bryce Harper. It's lefty on lefty. And the pitch, a swing and a foul, and the count's 1-2. But our question of the night, is CD Lamb worth $28 million a year? I'm saying no. And I'm going to get hit tomorrow by Victor on the show. Next one, high, and the count's even 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down, bottom of the seventh inning of a 2-2 tie. Cubs now lead the Pirates 11-2. So after getting scared by the Pirates, they seem to have righted the ship. Next one, blistered foul, third base side. Count stays where it is at 2-2. Went to World Series Game 1, 1980. Had ticks for Game 7, but the Phillies won in 6. Yeah, I went to Game 2 of the World Series in 2005. Had a ball. Next one, inside. Count goes full 3-2. Runners in scoring position is Bryce Harper's specialty. The payoff pitch is high and inside, ball 4. And that puts Harper on for the third time tonight, second with a walk. So with 2 out and 2 on, that brings up Alec Boehm in the right-handed batter's box. He's 0 for 3 on the night. The pitch, swing and a miss, and the count's 0-1. Or I should say that first pitch is fouled back for strike 1. Man, I'm tired. I haven't laughed like that on a live stream in forever. And I mean that. The 0-1, straight down the middle for a strike, and it's 0-2. I mean that. I absolutely mean that. You guys made that chat so much fun tonight when we were talking about old Chris Berman nicknames. That's what I want to bring every night. That is low, and it gets away. Runners don't move, and it's 1-2. And Joel Embiid is in the house. Oh for 3 is Alec Boehm tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch high, 2-2. Turner at second, Harper at first. Both former Nationals on the base paths. And the 2-2 is a ball, and the count goes full 3-2. So now you're going to put both runners in motion. Turner will take off from second, Harper from first. 2-2 tie here in the bottom of the seventh inning. Fans into it in Philadelphia. The payoff pitch, a swing and a foul. We'll do it again. 4-year, $136 million contract for CD Lamb. I'm going to have fun with Victor in the morning. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to have fun picking on Victor tomorrow morning. The payoff pitch, a swing and a foul, will do it again. And the runners will retreat back to their bases. Alec Boehm at the plate, Brian King on the mound, trying to take care of Alec Boehm and strand two runners. 2 balls, 2 strikes. King from the set position looks in, and the payoff pitch, a swing and a foul, will do it again. And again, the runners will retreat. Tried a rising fastball, and that didn't work as Boehm was able to get a piece of that and foul it out of play. 3-2, 2 down. The runners are ready. There they go. A swing and a foul will do it again. This has become quite a battle. Two balls, 2 strikes, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. This will be the 10th pitch in this at bat for Alec Boehm and Brian King for that matter. The payoff pitch with the runner going. Strike 3 called right down the middle. And Alec Boehm knew it. And Boehm is now 0 for 4. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. Wow, what a battle. What a battle. 14 left on base tonight, and that clearly is the at-bat of the night. We go to the 8th, and we are tied 2 apiece.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit snowmanmultimediasports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to snowmanmultimediasports.com/fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything.
Is growing a local business online simple? You bet it is. Capture new leads conversationally, convert those leads into sales, turn those customers into positive reviews, and then reactivate those customers into repeat buyers. That's exactly what Power Brand Systems does to consistently generate new leads for your business.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1
To the top of the 8th inning we go, and Yainer Diaz will lead things off. He is 0 for 3, and he swings and fouls the first pitch back for strike 1. Jeff Hoffman is on for the 57th time with a 3-2 record, a 1.99 ERA. He has walked 14, struck out 73 in 54 and a third innings pitched. 0-1 the count. And the pitch to Diaz, a swing and a bouncing ball up the middle and through for a base hit. So Diaz is on for the first time tonight. Astros get the leadoff runner aboard and possibly the go-ahead runner aboard. 14 left on base combined by both teams tonight. And here's Jeremy Pena, who was 0 for 3, he has grounded out twice, and he's got a fly out to his credit. He flew out to center field, hitting a 275 on the year. Hoffman sets at the belt, kicks and deals, a bunt foul and it's strike one. Top of the seventh in Boston, the Blue Jays lead the Red Sox 5-1. We're in the top of the eighth in a 2-2 tie. Pena and Singleton due next. And Pena's at the plate right now, down a strike. The pitch on the way. A swing, a ground ball headed to third, second one, return two, a double play, and that's that. 5-4-3 on that twin killing. And I'll tell you what, Alec Boehm had him played perfectly. He came in on the grass, and he was right there to make the play. So with two down, here's Big John Singleton. And Singleton is 2 for 3. He takes a curveball outside for ball one. Correction, 1 for 3. Single and a walk. And that single came back in the second inning. The 1-0 pitch is low, and it's 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, the count. And the 2-0 pitch is outside, 3-0. One no-hitter, and the Astros lead this series in terms of playoff series, 6-5. Next one, high, ball 4, Singleton walks. And that's the second time that, first time he's walked tonight. So he's on for the second time. There's Victor Caratini. Caratini is 1 for 2. Hoffman takes a breath and delivers. Strike called with a breaking ball, and the count's 0-1. John, I am not a crook. Am I looking at this right? The White Sox actually are winning? They lead the Tigers 2-0 in the bottom of the third. Next one, high, 1 ball, 1 strike. Did I look at that right? I think I did. 1-1 the count. 2 down, top of the 8th inning in a 2-2 tie. There's been 1 home run in the game, and it belongs to Brandon Marsh. Next one, outside. It's 2-1. Runner at first, 2 down. We're in the top of the 8th inning. Phillies versus Astros, best NLCS ever. I won't argue against that. Here's a swing and a ground ball headed to third. Up with it, Boehm. Toss across to first is in time. Inning over. 5-3 on that put out. And 7.5 are complete in Philadelphia. And we are still tied 2-2. What's the best playoff series you guys have ever witnessed? What's the best playoff series you guys have ever watched? I got too many of them. The best ALCS I ever watched, besides the obvious 2005 when my Sox won, was 2004 when the Red Sox came back from 3-0 down. I got to give a shout out to 1985 when the Royals beat the Blue Jays at Exhibition Stadium in Game 7. Let's see, what else? Same year, 85, Dodgers and Cardinals in a 6-game thriller. '91 Twins and Braves World Series was the best I ever saw. I won't argue. It's one of the greatest World Series I ever watched. And Jack Morris was the pitch was Jack Morris. Who remembers Jack the Cat Morris? Only pitcher to throw a 10-inning shutout in a clincher. Which brings this trivia question to mind. Who got the game-winning hit for the Minnesota Twins in 1991? Who got the game-winning hit for the Minnesota Twins in 1991? Brian Abreu is now on, making his 65th appearance. He has a 2-2 record, 3.36 ERA, 64 and a third innings pitched, 31 walks, 89 strikeouts. 86, best postseason ever. I can offer a couple of arguments to that. American League Championship Series, yes, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. There are certain games, there's a shot to third, up with it Bregman, toss across to first, one pitch, one out in the eighth. As Castellanos is retired. And Salvador Perez just delivered a grand slam for the Twins. Or for the Royals. Why did I say Twins? I'm tired. I'm tired. One out to Bryson Stott. Here's the pitch outside, ball one. So you want to bring back the pain. Was at the X when that happened like a dagger in the heart. 1985. I just love great baseball. Next one, high and wide, 2-0. Did Dave Steeb start game 7 of that series? I want to say it was Dave Steeb against Brett Saberhagen. Activity now in the bullpen. Next one, strike called, and the count's 2-1. Was it Dave Steeb against Brett Saberhagen in 85? I said 87. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm tired. Next one, swing and a miss, and the count's even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. One out, nobody on here in the bottom of the 8th inning of a 2-2 tie. Stott back in the batter's box. Abreu looks in and gets a sign. And the pitch on the way. Swinging a foul. We'll do it again. Colin, who was the Blue Jays closer in 85? Wasn't it Dave Stewart? No, I think it was Dave Steeb. Steib. I don't think Stewart was with the Blue Jays at that time. Next one. Swinging a high fly ball into center field. Jake Myers rolling into left center. Makes the catch. 2 down in the inning. So with 2 down, upsets JT Realmuto. Who was the... I want to know, who was the... I know who the Royals closer was. That was Dan Quisenberry. But who was the Blue Jays closer? And it's probably going to be a name I should recognize, but I don't. Or a name I should remember, I beg your pardon, but I don't. Realmuto is 1 for 3 on the night. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 8th inning. Astros 2, Phillies 2. Brian Snow sitting in for Jason Joseph. I'll be sitting in again with him for him tomorrow. And maybe we'll team up for the third one. Next one, a swing and a miss, and the count's 0-2. Which reminds me, was Henke their closer in 85? I don't think so. I think Henke was late 80s or mid to late 80s. Tom Henke Panky, there's a nickname for you. 0-2, slash foul out of play. We'll do it again. Was it Tom Hankey? Now I got to look this. Here I go geeking out again, as my wife would say. It was Hankey. Okay, next one. Outside. All right, I'm going to get a confirmation of this. Lloyd Mosby, dear God. Swing and a miss, inning over. 1-2-3 go the Phillies in the eighth. We go to the money frame, and we're tied 2-2. What? Okay. Let me find out. Oh God, there's a name for you. Charlie Lee Brandt. It was Hankey. Holy catfish. Tom Hankey. I didn't realize Hankey was with him that long. It was Tom Hankey. I'm sorry. I was wrong. And I think the Blue Jays led that series 2-0, 3-1 after getting one in Kansas City. They led 3-1 going back to Exhibition Stadium. And they lost 2-0, 5-3, and 6-2. And game one was in front of 39,115. And 32,084 for game seven. You know why it was such low attendance? The CFL played there. CFL played at Exhibition Stadium. And CFL crowds save what's the name of that joint? BC Place only averaged 30,000. And this was before the Argonauts and the Blue Jays moved to the Sky Dome. I just thought about that. Tom Hankey was their closer. Colin, I bow to thee with your Blue Jays knowledge. So Steve started. Who started game seven? Brett Saberhagen and Dave Steve. I thought so. Steve went 8, and Acker pitched the final inning. Carlos Estevez will pitch the ninth for Philadelphia. He'll have the bottom of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due. Estevez in his 45th game with a 2-4 record, 2.42 ERA, 44 and 2/3 innings pitched. He's walked 8, struck out 44. So it's Ben Gamble, Jake Myers, and Shea Whitcomb. First pitch is a ball inside, ball one. We're in the ninth inning as the Astros and Phillies are tied at 2 apiece. Here in the top of the ninth. Next one, swinging a fly ball into center. Under it is Marsh. He's got it. 1 down. One down in the ninth. Then, just as I say we may not see him, here comes Jose Altuve. Altuve was given the night off. But he will bat now in place of Jake Myers. Altuve at 296, 18 homers. He's driven in 56 on the year. Mosby, Lloyd Bell, Warren Cromartie. They should have come home from game 6 and 7, not game 5, right? I thought it was 2-2, 1-1-1. I thought that's how the series was. I didn't think it was 2-3-2 in baseball yet. The pitch to Altuve, swing and a miss, and the count's 0-1. It was 2-3-2. It was 2-3-2. Boy, oh boy, my brain hurts. It was 2-3-2. Swing and a miss, and the count's 0-2. It was. You could fit over 40,000 for football, but less for baseball at Exhibition Stadium. I believe it. because I remember the configuration. They had to close off the outfield at Exhibition Stadium, but Exhibition Stadium for the CFL was open. 0-2 pitch. Swing the bouncing ball to short. Up with it is Turner. Tossed to first in time. 2 down in the inning. So Altuve's retired. 6-3 on that. And here's Shea Whitcomb. It was never 1-1-1. Okay. And the League Championship Series was best of 5 until then, wasn't it? There's a strike to Whitcomb, and the count's 0-1. Whitcomb is 1 for 3. He has a 2-run double back in the 4th. That gave the Astros a 2-0 lead. 0-1 pitch. High and wide, and the count's even 1-1. Because the Blue Jays led that series in 85, 3-1. And I just looked it up. It was 2-3-2. So I am mistaken yet again. Next one, fouled out of play, and the count's 1-2. Josh Hader warming up in the Astros bullpen. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch on the way. A swing and a high fly ball into deep right field. Castellanos racing back, and it is. Did he get it? Nope, it's out of play. That's the second one that's run into the wall tonight. And Castellanos missed it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 out, top of the 9th inning, and a 2-2 tie of a very good game. And as I said at the top of the broadcast, this could be a World Series preview if these teams keep their act together. Rays and Mariners set to play in about 29 minutes from now. Best of 5 became best of 7 in 85. That's in the League Championship Series. Next one, high and tight, 2-2. So Altuve batted for Jake Myers, and he grounded out to short. Gamble led off this inning with a fly out to right. Shea Whitcomb swings, and a little liner caught at second by Bryson Stott, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros, and the Phillies with a chance to walk off in a 2-2 tie. And I'm out of room in my scorebook, as Jim Durham says a lot. I think what I might do is buy a length horizontal scorebook or make one. It was 3-1, and then they lost, and the Cardinals were up 3-1 in the World Series and lost. Yes, they did. And part of that was a very controversial call in Game 6. Don Denkinger, if I remember the umpire's name correctly. Yeah, the World Series was a best of 9, but then they shortened it to a best of 7. I don't think I could stand a best of 9. And this is coming from a baseball fan. Scoreboard update looks like this. They go to the bottom of the 9th in Cleveland. The Royals lead the Guardians 9-4. They're in the bottom of the 8th in Pittsburgh. Cubs lead 12-4. Yankees lead Washington 5-2. They're in the bottom of the 8th. Toronto leads Boston 5-1. They are in the bottom of the 8th. They're in the top of the 5th in St. Louis. San Diego leads St. Louis 5-2. White Sox lead Detroit 2-0. They're in the bottom of the 4th. Miami and Colorado just getting started. They're scoreless. Atlanta is crushing Minnesota 9-1, bottom of the 2nd, but they are delayed. And Tampa Bay and Seattle set to go a little bit later on. So we're heading to the bottom of the ninth here. It is 2-2. Chas McCormick is now in and left. Jose Altuve is now at second base. And Josh Hader on for the 58th time with a 6-6 record. 19 walks, 84 strikeouts, a 3.30 ERA, and 57 and a third innings pitched. So Hader will try to hold the Phillies right where they are. And he delivers a swing and a miss for strike one. Edmundo Sosa now appearing in his 75th game. Pinch hitting for Brandon Marsh. A move that I think it was Colin who said should have been made earlier. Next one, swing and a miss, and the count's 0-2. Justin Verlander will go tomorrow against Aaron Nola. And we'll have that for you beginning at 6:20 with our pregame show. The pitch on the way, swinging a high, pop foul, out of play. Count remains where it is. Only the count. Do they still keep the hold stat? It's a stat they should get rid of. Next one, swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. One down in the ninth inning. And Mundo Sosa is retired. High fastball, high fastball, high fastball. And Sosa wasn't even close to that one. So there's one out in the top of the ninth. And Austin Hayes is 0 for 3. The pitch, fouled out of play for strike one. I don't like these advanced sabermetric statistics. Do you guys? I don't care what a hold is. And the Fever are leading Atlanta by 7. There in the fourth quarter of that game. The 0-1, swinging a foul, and the count's 0-2. Josh Hader is bringing nothing but smoke. Counts 0-2 with Kyle Schwarber due next. And the 0-2, a swing and a foul, will do it again. Josh Hader wants a change of baseballs. He will get it. Kyle Schwarber on deck. Next one, swing and a miss. 2 down in the inning. A little bit of off speed, got Austin Hayes a chasing. And there's 2 down in the ninth. Came back at him with a slider. So now it's up to Kyle Schwarber to try to extend the game. Schwarber is 0 for 3. He walked in the first. And the pitch is a fastball strike, and the count's 0-1. I like the basic stats. About the only advanced stat that I like is a swing and a foul, and the count's 0-2. The only advanced stat that I like is runners in scoring position. That's it. I don't like any of the rest of them. They're showing Joel Embiid at the game. Man, who cares? I shouldn't say that because JJ will just like put me in a headlock. 0-2 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Bottom of the ninth inning of a 2-2 tie. And the pitch, a swing and a foul, will do it again. This has the makings of a potential World Series rematch. These two teams met in 2022. You look into the Astros 10th, they'll have the top of the order. Next one, high and tight, counts 1 and 2. Activity now in the bullpen for the Philadelphia Phillies. And it's possible that this new hurler could be in as we go to the 10th inning as Schwarber strikes out looking. For the third time tonight, Kyle Schwarber has struck out. All right, we're going extras. And I'm out of room in my scorebook, at least on one side of the ledger. Let's take a short break. When we come back, we'll have the top of the 10th inning. And we're still where we are, tied 2-all.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit snowmanmultimediasports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to snowmanmultimediasports.com/fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything.
Is growing a local business online simple? You bet it is. Capture new leads conversationally, convert those leads into sales, turn those customers into positive reviews, and then reactivate those customers into repeat buyers. That's exactly what Power Brand Systems does to consistently generate new leads for your business.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale.
Matt Strom is your new pitcher. Johan Rojas is now in the game in left field. As we start the 10th, which has McCormick at second base, and the pitch, a swing and a high foul out of play for strike one. McCormick is the runner at second. And I don't like this rule either. If you want to break the tie in extra innings, you earn it. Bregman 2 for 4 with 2 singles. As he bats here in the 10th inning. Strom is ready. The kick and the pitch, a swing and a foul, and the count's 0-2. You still have to get 3 outs. So that part they did keep. They did keep that you got to get 3 outs. 0-2 the count. Strom is ready. The lefty delivers. High, ball 1. All the advanced stats cost the Jays last year. Pulling Barrios cost the Jays last year. Yeah. I don't like I said, the advanced stats have their place, just not with me. For the most part, not with me. Next one, high, 2-2. And here's the only advanced stat that I like. Runners in scoring position. How do you hit with runners in scoring position? 2-2 to Bregman. And the pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and Bregman's gone. 1 out in the 10th. Do y'all... Okay, I know I am superstitious as all get out, but there's a lucky pen that my wife gave me that I'm trying to find. Twelve to 5 now. The Cubs lead the Pirates, and I hope the Pirates come all the way back and beat them. Here's the pitch to Alvarez. A swing and a bouncing ball. Fair Harper wins the race to the bag. There's 2 down in the inning. 3 unassisted to get McCormick to third base. And now Yanner Diaz steps up. So 2 down, and Diaz at the plate. And the pitch, a swing and a miss for strike 1. This is a good ball game. This has been a damn good ball game. I hope you all have enjoyed me presenting it to you. 0-1 the count, 2 outs in the 10th. Strom from the stretch. The kick and the pitch, a swing and a drive to center. And caught! What a play by Rojas in center field. And he gives the Dikembe Mutombo finger wag. Oh, boy. Nothing across. We go to the bottom of the 10th, and now the Phillies have a chance to walk off in a 2-2 tie.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan. Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
Bottom of the 10th inning as the Phillies try to walk it off. Kyle Schwarber will be the runner at second base. Mauricio DeBone has come in to play left field. And the Astros and Josh Hader trying to hold him right there. A runner aboard at second here in the bottom of the 10th inning. And that runner is Kyle Schwarber. The pitch, high and tight for ball 1. Trey Turner, 2 for 4 with a single and a double. One 0 pitch, way inside, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, the count. Hader is ready. A turn, but no look at Schwarber as Altuve was playing way behind second base. That was a great play by Amundo Sosa, making a backhanded catch. Next one, missed, 3-0 to Trey Turner. The 3-0 pitch, a strike call, 3-1. Bryce Harper would be next. This is the most dangerous part of the lineup. 2, 3, and 4. Turner, Harper, and Bohm. Castellanos behind him just in case. That pitch is fouled away, and the count's full 3-2. Came at him with a rising fastball, and Turner was just under it. 3-2, nobody out. Schwarber at second, Turner at the plate. The payoff pitch is high and wide, ball 4. Now you got 2 runners on and nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 10th inning. Well, what has been a great, great game. This is the first of 3. Here's Bryce Harper. And the fans stand in Philadelphia expecting Harper to walk him off. He has that ability. And it's lefty to lefty. Here she comes. A swing and a blister, base hit in the right. Schwarber rounding third. He'll get the green light headed for home, and the throw not in time, and the Phillies have won. So on the first pitch that Bryce Harper sees, he rockets one to right field, getting home Schwarber, and the Phillies take the first of this huge 3-game set by a final of 3-2. We'll come back and wrap it up after this.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE. Are you in a life-holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these 2 football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Whether it's the men's college game,
The way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
the women's college game,
And how passionate Angel Reed was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
the WNBA,
AJ Wilson on Twitter 1-2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young.
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmakers blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts.
Man, oh man, oh man. What a ball game tonight. Final score, Phillies 3, Astros 2 in 10 innings. Let's go over the final totals. It looks like this. Phillies 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors, 10 left on base. And for the Astros, 2 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors, 8 men left on base. Strom is the winner, 6-2. Hader takes the loss. He is 6-7. Time of the game, 2 hours, 49 minutes, and played in front of 39,627. We will be back with you tomorrow as the Astros and Phillies go at it again in game 2 of this big 3-game set. First pitch time set for 6:40 p.m. We'll be up at 6:20 with our pregame show. Final one more time. Phillies 3, Astros 2 in 10 innings. Justin Verlander and Aaron Nolan will take the bump for their respective teams tomorrow. Until then, my name is Brian Snow. Hope that you enjoyed it as we enjoyed bringing it to you. God bless y'all, and we'll see you tomorrow. So long, everybody.